I have questions. Are these things really happening in the Asian continent or those regions? Because the coincidence is just a lot.
Imagine you receive a huge sum of money from a mysterious source. Then you are taken to this empty theater. You see this table with two options for you. Some money to go back home, or you pick a key card and go backstage. And when you go backstage, you find yourself as a contestant in a game where time literally costs money.
Yes, in the 8th show, latest dystopian Korean series on Netflix, it features 8 contestants down on their luck in this game show where time literally is money. And they have to race against this giant clock because every second, every minute that passes, you are earning money. Yeah. So these contestants are already down on their luck and life outside is not so great. They have to figure out how to extend their time on this clock so they can make more money.
But what happens when the playing field of this game is not equal from the beginning of the game? The 8th show is also a dark comedy and it's based on a webtoon, Money Game, and its sequel, Pie Game, written by Jin-su.
I can confidently say that the 8th show is one of my favorite Korean series this year so far. I've seen a lot of Korean series like this. A lot of people have compared this one to Squid Game, but I think I have questions. Are these things really happening in the Asian continent or those regions? Because the coincidence is just a lot. So why is everyone thinking of this kind of weird games? These games are pretty wild. I don't know what to think, but I really enjoyed this series. I binged it in one sitting. It's really that good. At first, it was funny until it became not so funny. But it's really interesting. I think the concept was really good. I enjoyed it.
Such a good series. When I started watching the show, I was hooked. First thing that hooks me in the series was the cinematography, the way it was shot, the frame, and the picture. It just immerses you immediately. Then the character that we're first introduced to here, he was pretty interested when he got to the theater and he saw his options. Like, of course, I would take the money and go. Then
because that place was so relatable to me. I said exactly.
This is so mysterious. Why would I want to join in?
Why would I want to go behind the curtains when I can just take this money? You already sent me some money to my account and just leave.
But the realities of life is just so sad. He said, what are the chances that these are organ harvesters? Yeah, let me join this game in here. And it was just so mind-blowing. Yeah. At first, it was, like you said, it was
funny. I was
so funny until it was not funny at all. Yeah. I was waiting for the time it would not be funny because you cannot really trust anything. And even the characters in the series, they could not really trust that, okay, we'll be this happy forever or something.
It's going to be that simple.
And they tried to control it until they could not control it anymore. And it was just amazing. The characters are interesting. The writing, when the story was told, it was just so great and I loved it so much.
Definitely, I'm going to rewatch this show again. Now we're talking about it, I feel like watching it again just to experience the characters again. Such diverse and interesting characters. Yeah. Other people have said that they had more backstory to the contestants. Some of them had not enough character development. They wanted to know more about these characters. But I think that's what makes the story more beautiful.
Yeah, the way the show was said that we are locked in this place, nobody will know where we are, first of all. I don't think it's necessary showing us their backstory, why they are here. They did show us a little bit.
They showed us glimpses of their backstory. But I think that's what makes the story even more beautiful.
Because people are locked in here. What will you do when you are locked in a position like this?
Yes.
In this enclosed space.
Yes, we'll build connections with what these people's reality are right now. Yeah. You already know that they're down on their luck. So build it from how they're going to react or how they're going to handle this situation.
Out of all 8 contestants, which one did you find most relatable?
Oh, that's what even killed me about this series. At the point I was watching this series, I felt very down because it's that kind of series that you really contemplate. You put yourself in the place of these characters and wonder, if I were in these people's shoes, how would I have played this game? What would I have done differently? Where would I be? Will I be in the side of the oppressors, or will I be neutral, common ground, or will I be one of the losers in quotes? That's what made me really feel really down, because I could just gravitate towards the 3rd floor so much and I felt down. So at the same time, I admired some of the oppressors. Like, I liked floor 7. I also liked how the 8th floor, I admired how tenacious, how she was not even someone that really held back. If she wanted something, she got it. Yeah. And you know, she was just really living. She was not just managing or trying to make do with the situation that she's in. She was actually living her life in this space. So that's why I'm like, I wish I can be like this person, but not the oppressor part. But I wish that I could be carefree like this. But no, I am like number 3, who cares too much, who is a people, like, who wants to people please.
And me too. I would definitely be playing number 3. Probably be playing number 3. I don't know. And when I was contemplating that, okay, which of these characters can I relate mostly to? I said number 3. I think I'll be in this place number 7. I think I have an element of everybody except for yes.
But the dominant one
is
has
number,
to be
number 3 because he was somebody
what's that
number
number?
1. I'm not number.
I'm not number 1. I'm not
5.
number 5. No, I'm number 5. I can relate to number 5. Wait, let's count them. Number 1, no.
I cannot relate to number 1. No, I don't think so.
Well, let us not just count number 1 out. Number 1 is grossly underrated, so I can relate to him.
He's as ruthless as number 8.
Every other person, so I can relate to him. Number 1, yes.
Number 1. Number 2, she's more of the person that wants to fight for everybody.
She cares a lot, and she hates oppression.
Yes, she hates oppression.
I can relate to her.
Number 3 is the people pleaser. And the one who likes to hide, like, okay, I don't want too much attention. And sadly,
I relate to this character too much. So it made me so sad.
I don't want too much attention.
Made me so sad.
There was this place where they had to do like their talents. And number 3, what number 3 did is exactly what I would do. The time he went, what he said at that scene, I'm like, I think this is what I will say.
My talent will not suck like that.
No, it's not going to suck. It's not going to suck. His thought process that, okay, should I not hold back? Should I say this thing or should I wait until it's already too late before I say it? Then number 4 is it's also a people pleaser.
4 is Madam, I'm going to kiss ass to get what I want.
Yes, and she's indecisive. So that's the part I can relate to her. Like very indecisive. When she picked her own key card, what she did there, I said, this is something that any female can do.
That girl,
it was so painful. Like any female, hope you will never do this.
That she was in that she would have been equally as ruthless.
Yes, if not worse.
I can relate to number 4, even though I hate to relate to her. I can relate to number 4. I have never admitted that I can relate to number 4. I'm just admitting now. But I'm not going to actually kiss ass per se.
No.
But I'm going to actually find my way so that I cannot be in the bottom with these people. I relate to her in a way that I will talk my way out, smile my way out, and get into their good graces.
Not be your maid.
Not be your maid. I cannot do that.
Therefore, number 5, she was overly nice.
Sweetheart.
She was more like the calm,
she was like the mother
soft
of the
parenting. Because I'm like, okay, this one is not because of underlying trauma. I don't know why you're acting this way for this lady. And I'm like, okay, not bad.
She was the mommy of the group, and I like her. I think I can relate to her a lot because peace is an option for me. So I can relate to her in a way. She was always just taking care of everybody, wanting peace and harmony all the time.
Yeah, so I don't think I can.
As a middle child, I can relate to that. Then number 6. No.
Bully man.
Nah.
He was always acting so tough, and we all know that people like this are not really so tough.
And they have no personality. That's why they have to be like this. And
they have nothing to offer. So
yeah, he's a weakling inside. I can't relate to the character at all. Number 7,
the brains of the group, the one who started to figure out the things first in the game and help them out in their organization. And I really like his character a lot because he displayed some traits that I would also display if I was in this place as well. And I like him. I can relate to him. I like him because he's smart and he's observant. He's the observant part. I can really relate to him very well. I can relate to him. And the fact that he was not one of the losers, even though he could empathize and understand them. Number 8. My favorite character in this series. I don't care what she did or how she was. Like number 8 was my favorite. She was making me laugh. She was making me smile. She was making me angry. Everything. She made me feel everything at once. And I love her so much. She is the carefree member of this game. And I love her so much. She's ruthless. She's somebody that you cannot predict her next move or what's going on in her mind. And that's why I love her so much.
I love number 8. She was the first person I liked first in this game because I like to see people that are audacious. They don't follow that sheep mentality now. That they stand out on their own. Even though she's a villain here, I cannot just hate her because she did a lot. In case you've seen the show and you're like, okay, what's wrong with you? She did a lot. But at the same time, the fact that she was just living her life.
This woman, and without her, I don't think the game would have been as long as it was.
Yes.
Everybody should thank number 8 because number 8 carried this show.
So the first night when she came, she maxed out her time and she went to bed. You understand? Like, that was amazing to me because I would never have done that if I were in that show. The fact that somebody was living their life there, I admire her a lot.
Is she your favorite one? Because she's my favorite character.
I like number 8, but I love number 3. So he's silly and he's sarcastic in a way that was nice. So I would say my favorite character was number 3. Honestly speaking. But number 8, I admire, I respect her game. But number 3 just has my heart.
Number 3, I can relate to him. But number 8, she's my favorite.
At the beginning, I did not really, when I saw other contestants, I was like, bye. Number 3, this is my new favorite. I want to see what she's going to say or do next. So, yeah.
Who's your least favorite?
Number 6, of course. He has no personality.
I think number 6 as well, because he did not really give me anything in the show. He was just piggybacking off other people's power and what they thought, and I did not really like him so much. So he's my least favorite.
This series, it touched on a lot of important things in society. Like the theme of desperation was just really there. Your moral codes will be tested. You know, human beings, we all have that greed and that darkness in us.
When they entered the game, it was like 24 hours, first of all. And then they realized that you could stay longer than 24 hours.
And when you calculate the money, that okay, every minute when outside you're getting a shitty job, and every minute you're getting money here.
See how desperation really play out in this series, and it was just so sad.
If after this, we are going to binge this series again.
It's just funny how we're all on the same level outside here, but when we got here, any society at all, power must come to play. There are people that are bottom feeders and people that are ruling, and no matter what, you must feel the effect of that power in wherever you are. And it was just brilliant. They tested their morality a lot, because you find yourself doing things that you did not want to do,
not normally even do.
It was crazy. Then they had to buy things a lot. Like capitalism was just heavy here. The prices of things inside this game is way higher than
times 100. 10 over 10. I really like this series. I like how it was put together. They slowly dragged us through it. You're playing with your emotions here, and boom, you're just hit with this thing in your face like, okay.
It made you feel like you were a part of the game.
Yes.
Plotting and scheming with it. It hooked you in this series.
What's going to happen next?
Yes. I would give the series 5 stars as well, of course, because I loved and I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, 5, not 10.
And it's funny to me that people are comparing it to Squid Game, because I don't think the comparison is necessary.
Squid Game is very different. Yes, Squid Game even has rules. This one, there are no rules. You figure out the rules as you're going through. It's like a reality TV show. Just watch it and you enjoy it.
It's amazing. Cinematography is great. When you got to the sad part of the series, the sound was just so disturbing.
I love the theme music so much. The opening credit music. One of my favorite things about this series.
It sounded like the way the series starts and the way the series ends. Everybody should go and see the show.
Until next time, do take good care of yourself. Do not forget to leave a comment. Have you seen the 8 show? What don't you like about it? What do you like about it? We would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, bye.